Sources of sound. Musical instruments produce sounds in a variety of ways, but they all have one thing in common: vibrations. The vibration may be started by plucking, so you kind of pluck a guitar and you can pluck a violin, striking, that's drum sets, or blowing, so you can blow through these wind instruments. The vibrations are transmitted to the air and then to our ears. Remember earlier with the pitchfork where different sized pitchforks have different frequencies? You can do a similar thing with guitars. You can effectively shorten the strings up here, by being pressed down on, raising the pitch. Right? So if you press here with your fingers, the length of the string is this long. If you press down here, your string now is effectively this long because you're plucking down here. So when you shorten the strings, you raise the pitch, you get a higher note. You can also change the pitch of a string by using a different string of different density or thickness. And you might be able to see here, right? These strings over to the right, you can barely see, they're thin. These over here are a lot thicker, so it could be a different material or just a thicker same material. So here's a little more explanation on guitar spring pitch. Like a guitar, a piano also uses both methods, though a little more extreme. There's a heck of a lot more notes coming out of a piano. It has a 7-octave range. The lower strings over here are both much longer and thicker than the higher ones. Based on this information, how would you describe the sound made by these strings over here? As you move from left to right, like that, the strings get shorter and thinner, resulting in a higher frequency and pitch. And another video on the relationship between wavelength and frequency. Wind instruments create sound through standing waves, remember we talked about them, in a column of air. Depending on the instrument, that column will be open at one or both ends. So please click over here to see how the science of sound impacts various instruments.